Looks like everybody's kind of satisfied with their practice sessions. Not too many people out there on the track right now. As you can see, most of the cars lined up in the pit, but we do have some people going to get some last-second laps in before the important qualifying. So 55 seconds left to go into the practice session. As we go over the point standings in the trifecta, we have Devin Smith with 205 points with an average start of third place and an average finish of third place. So usually when he qualifies, he stays right there where he is all night, really consistent with one win. That's why he's our point leader at 205 points, followed by Kyle Martin with an average start of fourth place with an average finish in fifth. He's at 194 points. David Hara in third place, which I believe last week he was a DNF. So if he were to have finished last week, he'd probably be in that second, maybe even first place poll. So Devin Smith, Kyle Martin, David Hara, the top three drivers so far in the point standings. Followed by Joseph Houle at 187, Frederick Houle at 184, Tyrone right on their tail at 183. Casey with 166 points. Caden Tufts with 129 points. Remember, he did join the league late. And Jonathan May in that ninth position with 110 points. And Kyle Ritson finishes out our top 10 with 76 points on the season. So still plenty of racing to be had here. It's anybody's championship at this point, as we just went through. Everybody in the top five standings right there within about 20 or so points separating the leaders. So definitely a lot on the line here still. Looks like we're going to get into qualifying here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on that. Sorry about the camera angle there, guys, as I was working the cameras and looking at the standings. Not a lot of action, but here's the 49 car out for his qualifying as we hop on board here in the TV cam. Let me do something real quick. I apologize if you guys see that. I got to get this driving line out of here. Sorry about that, folks. Nobody needs to see that. Looks like Devin Smith so far with the fastest lap at 17.53. Kyle Martin, I believe, also came in at a 17.93, but Caden Tufts just got done doing his lap 17.24. So he even ran faster in quali than he did in his practice session. So he's going to be the man to beat, 17.24. Devin Smith and Kyle Martin qualified both, respectively, a 0.29 seconds behind Caden Tufts. So that's going to be your top three on the grid, followed by Casey at a 0.3, Edward Ritson 0.35. So, again, I can't express it enough how competitive this league is. It seems like every week the top five drivers are just right there within a hundredth of a second of each other. And, you know, that's something to be pretty proud of. I know we talk about Caden a lot on this stream and in this league, but this time it's more about the other drivers. I mean, Caden's a guy who's got a 4K I rating. He's a Class A driver. And you would think maybe with that he would just be blowing the doors off these guys, but they're not. Week in and week out, the top five drivers are usually within that 0.2, 0.3 behind Caden. So, I mean, just a very, very competitive league. Alrighty, so qualifying is going to be done. One lap to green, as I just said. Caden Tufts, Devin Smith, Kyle Martin, Casey Pekala, Edward Ritson, Kyle Ritson, and David Harris, Joseph Houle, Frederick Houle, and Tyrone going to be our 10th car. So we get another look here of this pace car dripped in the iRacing official pace car logo. This week I do have trading paints up, so we will see some custom liveries this week. I know I promised the guys that, and was happy to come through on that promise. One lap to green, boys. Here we go. Pace car is going to be coming off here after turn 4. So we get a look inside these tour mods. As we're on board with Caden Tufts here, get some heat and some tire pressure to those tires. There we go. Green flag. It's the 88 of Caden Tufts. Jumps out to the lead going into turn 1. No surprise there. Followed up by the 95 of Devin Smith. Looks like he's going to jump out and hold on to that second place. Followed by Kyle Martin and Casey. Nobody's changed in the top 5.
I got thrown into the shadow realm.
Looks like we may be under caution, so let's take a look at the previous crash here. Looks like a little spin out there of number 59. Yeah, looks like we got some drivers tangled up here. Let's see if we can get another look. Ooh. Man, I'm trying to get a better view of the 73 car here. So a couple of cars tangled up there on lap 2, so we're going to be starting under caution here. Ready to go green here in a lap or 2 as these cars start getting back into file on the grid. Trying something a little bit different tonight, so we do not have a standings banner, but I do have everything fit onto one screen finally, so, you know, just small improvements every week, as it does look like the 49 car of Joseph Wool is actually going to go to the pits. Looks like he had some damage there, so he's going to be a lap or 2 down. So we jump back up front here. Going to be starting Caden Tufts, Devin Smith, Kyle Martin, Casey, and Kyle Ritson. It's going to round out your top 5 in this restart. David Hara up to 6th. As the car going into the pits, obviously everybody's going to gain 1 spot. So we get ready to get back to green flag racing here at New Smyrna in the Tri-Track Trifecta Series here at All-American Racing League. Stay tuned for an exciting announcement here, not only for All-American Racing League, but for myself as well and this channel. We do have an announcement coming halfway into the race as we are coming up on lap 6 of 60 laps here at New Smyrna. So we hop into the chopper that we got flying up here. Taking a look down at some of these cars here, at least getting the top 3, top 4 cars into the perspective. Pace car taking its time. 1 lap to green here. It's going to be coming off turn 4. It's going to be coming to the pits. We'll see if Devin Smith has any smoke for Caden Tufts off these restarts. Kyle Martin and Casey going to be battling it out for 3rd. Advantage to Kyle as he's going to be starting up 3rd in the inside here. Pace car should be coming off. And we should be getting back to green flag racing. There we go. Caden Tufts gets the jump, but Devin Smith's right there up on the 99 and 41 cars side by side as they go into turn 1. Looks like the advantage goes to Kyle Martin as he just dipped on the inside there. Really close race here. Top 3, top 4 cars. As Kyle Martin is right on the bumper of Devin Smith for that P2 position. Caden Tufts already out, about a 2nd lead onto Devin Smith. See if Devin Smith can work that as they come into the corners. He's only about a half second behind. So Frederick Hool and Edward Ritson are going to be both cars 1 to 5 laps down, respectively. There's a lot of pride with these guys, though. I'm sure they'll get back on track and run some laps. So we hop onto the rear suspension of Devin Smith, try to get a little bit closer look at this action. So he does have Kyle Martin right behind him, followed by Casey and David Harris, filling out our top 5 here at New Smyrna. A little bit bigger track than what we ran last week. A little bit bigger straightaways. Oh, as we got a car coming loose, that's the 99 of Kyle Martin. I don't know if there was contact between Casey and Kyle, or if he just maybe needed to have lifted a little bit there, but that's probably going to push him back. Ooh, yeah, it does like he did get a little bit loose, and there was a little bit of contact. However, there wouldn't have been contact if he didn't get loose. See if we can get that from the rear view on him. Maybe, maybe not. Nah, I jumped too far back. There we go. This might be a better angle of it. As you can see, he was struggling through that turn. He did get below the yellow line. That's what got him loose there. And he really had really no place to go for the car behind him. So there was some contact made there. But, again, I don't think there'll be any penalties handed out for that, as that wasn't really the driver's fault. So, lap 14 of 60, we see our second caution here at New Smyrna. Give these guys another chance to regroup. Give them another run. If you've never raced these cars before, I can tell you in my short stint of getting behind the wheel of these cars, there's a lot of power in this steering, and I talked about it last week. Some of these tracks, there's a lot of feathering going on, and once this rear end starts getting loose, it can be hard to catch. So, tough break for him. In that replay, like I said, it did look like he got a little bit below the yellow line. He got a little bit squirrely going in. He might have been coming in a little bit too hot. He shortened up his braking zone, and the rear end started to get loose. He tried to save it, but he got behind that. He got below that yellow line. That was all she wrote. And then he never got a chance to fully save it, as he did get contacted in the rear there, which definitely followed through with the spin out. So, tough break for him. We'll see where he lines back up. Devin Smith's going to be running second place. Kyle Ritson in 5th, Tyrone 6th, Joseph Hool 7th, Kyle Martin back to 8th place. So he'll still be on the lead lap in front of Frederick Hool and Edward Ritson, 9th and 10th respectively. SimRacingApps.com standings banner is letting me know that we have 1 lap to green. Yes, sir. 14th lap. We got 60 laps here at New Smyrna. Smoky Gaming TTV. Welcome to the broadcast. As we got 10 of some of the finest drivers in All-American Racing League battling it out here for championship points. As we said at the top of the broadcast, a very, very tight race. Only 20 points separating the top 5 drivers as green flag, pace car is off. Caden with a huge lead, followed by Devin Smith with a really good jump himself. Casey on that inside. Looks like he's going to be battling the number 15 car for that 3rd position. That's David Harris in the 15. He is sitting 5th in points, or 3rd in points, as it looks like there's going to be another caution.
Make sure you get yourself something to drink.
As David got some contact in the rear there. Let's hop on board with the 49 car, see if we can figure out what happened. As contact seems to still be going on. So here we go, getting into the corner here. Oh, 49 just coming in way too hot. Hitting the number 4 car of Kyle Ritson. That's the 49 car of Joseph Whelen, just coming in way too hot, eating the back bumper of Kyle Ritson in that 4 car. Let's take another look at it here. Luckily for David, he did get a little bit of contact in the rear, but he was already coming out of the apex of the turn there, so he avoids the spin out there. Very fortunate for that, as he has championship potential here. As we catch back up in real time, pace car is going to be back on the track. A lot of excitement, a lot of energy for tonight's race. Sometimes that'll happen. You're just a little bit late, coming in a little too hot and a little too late on the brakes. It happens. So we take a look from our blimp. I'm assuming it's a Goodyear blimp because iRacing only provides the best. Pretty nice track, pretty clean track. I did see, so we do run North Wilkesboro here. It's the older version from, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but like from the 80s, I think. But I just read an article today that North Wilkesboro is actually going to be getting some repairs done AARL. Along with 2 other tracks. There's a $30 million grant that's going to be given out to 3 of these racetracks, including North Wilkesboro. So that's going to be getting the repairs that it's desperately needed, as they're going to be bringing that track back to life in the near future. Yeah, 1987 Wilkesboro is what we run on here. So that'll be getting a facelift here really soon, as the number 4 car of Kyle Ritson and Edward Ritson getting a little dicey back there. Somebody's not happy with one brother to the next. So we do have some family members racing in this league. 1 lap to green, but Frederick Whelen, Joseph Whelen, Kyle Ritson, and Edward Ritson is, I'm sure they're battling it out in the same room there. Probably saying words that we can't repeat here on the broadcast. So, but I'm sure they'll work it out. So 1 lap to green. We're going to stay in the blimp on this restart. As you can see, we can pretty much see the whole field. We'll probably stick with this for a couple of laps, and then we're going to dive into some of the in-car views as hopefully we can get a good stretch of green flag racing. Pace car is off. Caden Tufts is actually going to lose the lead to Devin Smith. No, he's not. Maybe just for a second. But Caden Tufts right back up there in the front. Devin Smith right on his bumper, looking at like a .39 as we get into the straightaways. That's how far back he is. But a 2-second gap between him, as David does make the pass for 3rd place. Again, this is a very important battle right here between Devin Smith, David Harris, and Casey, as these guys are top 3 in the points, I believe. A lot to sweat for on this track here tonight. 20-point gap between the 1st and 5th place in points overall. So every race, every week, you got to show out and you got to cash out. This is the 41 car of Casey, followed by the 15 car of David Harris, the 99 car of Kyle Martin, rounding out our top 5, as it looked like there was a little bit of loosey-goosey on that last lap there. So that's going to cause some separation. That's good news for Casey, as he's sitting nice and comfortable now in that 3rd place position, definitely picking up some championship points. So is Devin Smith, and a really good showing from that number 15, David. As I said at the top of the broadcast last week, I do believe he DNF'd. So good to see him out there on the lead lap in the top 5, fighting for position, as he currently sits 3rd place in the championship standings. If you're just catching the broadcast for the very first time, this is All-American Racing League, where we race the Tour mods every Thursday night. Sundays we have the Legend cars, and Tuesdays we have the Cup cars. We are halfway through the race. Lap 30 of 60, as we get into the announcement that we've all been waiting for right here on Faded GG's channel. starting this Tuesday, May 25th, we have the championship race for the Cup cars. There's going to be 7 tracks displayed, and it's going to be all live right here on this channel. So definitely make sure you have notifications turned on. Again, that's going to start on May 25th. That's going to be the Cup cars, and that's going to be the championship race. So that's going to be mucho exciting. I hope everybody tunes back in for that, as I know I'm super excited to be involved in that. And I appreciate the guys at All American Racing League for allowing me to broadcast that to you guys. They're putting a lot of trust in me, so you best believe I'm going to do everything I can to bring out the best product I can for you guys at home. So enough of that. Back into the race. Devin Smith and Casey running about 300s behind next to each other, as Casey's on the back bumper of Devin Smith, giving him the race for second place. It's going to be something to keep an eye on there as we're coming up on 25 laps to go. They are just leaving the field behind, with Casey having about a 2-second gap between himself and the 4th place car. So the real race right here is for this second place, Devin Smith and Casey Pacala racing it out for second. As it looks like Casey's going to be on the inside of Devin, but Devin's going to come around the outside of that turn. He's going to secure second place for now, but Casey's going to be peeking on that inside. Yep, there he is, as they're going to be racing side by side, coming out of that turn. A little bit of contact there. Nothing too detrimental, though, as Devin Smith's going to hold on to second place here. So we get a closer look at this action. So it got real tight there for a second. Casey really making an argument for that second place position, but Devin Smith was able to hold him off, as you see Casey coming into the corner hot, almost getting onto the bumper of Devin Smith. Devin going to be going on to the inside now. He's had enough of fighting on the outside. Good move by him, as he's just now in the defending mode here. As you know, Casey can make a run on him. Casey's going to try that outside line, but no success. So it looks like he's actually going to be losing a 1/10 of a second there on Devin through the turns. As he does make up for it in the straightaways, though, he's going to have to make up his mind here, or figure out his strategy on how he's going to just get around Devin Smith, as Devin's not making it easy for him. Devin, though, with a little bit of a slip up, as he did go underneath that yellow line, kind of got a little bouncy there, did allow Casey to come in and close that gap up. But in these cars and on these short tracks, there's not a whole lot of opportunities to make the pass. So it's just one of those things. Devin's just got to hold on, keep his car straight. Looks like he slowed up a little bit, and Casey as well. I don't know if he slowed up to avoid any kind of wreck between Devin, but that looked like the opportunity was there to make a run on that outside line. So we hop inside here with Casey chasing down Devin Smith. 19 laps to go here in New Smyrna. This is the Tri-Track Trifecta League here at All American Racing League. As we're all sitting here in anticipation, seeing where this race for second place is going to go. Both of these drivers involved in the championship race. So huge points implications here for these two drivers. All Devin Smith really has to do, though, is just keep it clean, keep his racing line, make no mistakes. As again, just really hard to pass with these cars. So we get an inside look here. Casey just doing everything he can to keep up with Devin. Looks like he's got him right there in the middle of the turns, but Devin's just got a huge lift off these turns here. That's really what's preventing Casey from really making a move here, but Devin getting a little squirrely there, and there's contact. I think both cars hitting the wall there. I think Casey hit it just a little bit harder than Devin, but it looked like Devin did make some contact there, so some exciting racing going on here. As Head 69 in the chat does remind me, I should have said, yes, we are at the Auto Club. That's what we're kicking off the championship with. 75 tough laps around Auto Club starting May 25th on Tuesday. Again, it is an honor to be calling that race. As we take a look at the sky view here from the blimp, it looks like the 99 car of Kyle Martin, he wants to get into the action here as Casey and Devin both hit the wall. It has allowed the number 99 car to kind of catch up that ground. Remember, Casey did have a 2-second gap there between the third and fourth place car, but hitting that wall, now we got a 3-car race here for second, third, and fourth. Let's see if 99 can get on the inside there and start making a run. It looks like he's going to. Casey's really got to close that gap as he's going to get the run on the outside during the straightaway, but this is the turn right here where 99, as Casey shuts the door on Kyle Martin. Kyle had to slam on the brakes there. He gets a little bit squirrely. That's going to buy Casey a little bit of time to get back comfortable into his racing line of choice, as we almost had a race for third place there. Looks like we are in a caution, though. We're going to be slowing him down. 10 laps to go in here at New Smyrna, and we are going to go under caution. Let's see if we can see what happened there as my Jimmy Johnson spotter, even though I'm spectating. Good thing he's in my ear, letting me know. See if we can see the previous crash here. There's that number 4 car.
No problem.
It's Kyle Ritson. He's been involved in a couple of wrecks tonight. Not all of them were his fault. Not trying to throw him under the bus here, but he's definitely had his fair share of contact here tonight. As he just got, we've seen this a couple of times tonight, and I don't know if this is really on the number 4 car coming in a little too hot and not braking in time, or if the number 2 car of Tyrone, maybe he hit his braking zone just a little bit too earlier, and that's what caused that. But nonetheless, contact between the 4 and the 2 car of Tyrone is going to bring us to our 4th caution of the night, I believe, as we are going to have 8 laps to go as we're still under caution. We will do a green-white checkered if needed. Doesn't look like anybody's coming in for the... Yeah, yes there is. Yep, okay. Looks like we got some leaders coming in. They know that this is going to be probably about 5 laps to go, 4 laps to go. We may just be doing a green-white checkered flag. So these guys are going to be coming in. They're going to be getting new tires. They're going to be checking their steering wheels, checking their seat belts, making sure they're tight and ready to go as we come down to the final laps here at New Smyrna. That's going to give Kyle Ritson, Joseph Whelen, and Kyle Martin the top 3 positions. Casey, I believe, elected to stay out, so he's going to be in our 4th position, followed by Caden Tufts, Devin Smith, and David Harris rounding out the top 7 with special eyes on that 5, 6, and 7th position. As we hop on to the new leader, that is Kyle Ritson. Managed to stay on the lead lap. As I said earlier, he's had his fair share of contact tonight, so good for him, grinding it out, staying out there on that lead lap. Now he's rewarded with the pole position as we are 1 lap to green. I have no changes in my standings banner, so it looks like this is going to be the starting lineup of Kyle Ritson, Kyle Martin, Caden Tufts, Casey, Devin Smith, Joseph Houle, and David Harris. We'll see, though. 1 lap to green. We'll see if anything changes. I'll keep you guys updated here. I do not want to be misinforming you guys. I'm just going off of what my standings chart tells me.
Green flag.
Which my spotter's all sorts of messed up because, as you can hear on the broadcast and on my standings banner, it is saying that we're under green flag, but I can assure you, you're watching what I'm watching, I believe, unless if I did not hit end of session, and oh my God, that is exactly what happened. So we did miss the restart of that. I apologize, guys. 3 laps to go here as Kyle Martin, he's going to be our first place, bringing us around. He's got the 88 of Caden Tufts, though, fighting him on the inside for that first place position, followed by the number 4 car of Kyle Ritson. Oh, looks like we're going to get another caution here with 3 laps to go. So we are going to be down to a green-white checkered flag. I apologize for that, guys. Anytime I go to a previous crash, it does mess with the series that's going on. So technical difficulties. We didn't miss too much, though. We saw the cars pit. We heard the spotter say it was green. We might have missed, 1 or 2 turns, but we got right back into the action for you guys, as we will see what that previous crash was. I hate to keep picking on him, but it is the number 4 car, because it looks like he went just a little bit too high there, running into the side of Devin Smith, which threw him back down into Casey. Hope everything's going all right with Kyle this evening. He's been quite active this evening. But let me hit end of session, get us back to being live. Don't want to do that again. Made that same mistake last week. I promise it's not going to be happening anymore. So, another caution. 3 laps to go. This is going to be a green-white checkered race. I do believe Kyle Martin in the 99 car is still going to be our leader, followed by Caden Tufts, Devin Smith, and Casey in the 41 car. And David Harris finishing out our top 5. Both Devin and Casey, I believe, 1 and 2 in the points, with David in that 3rd place. So they sit 3, 4th, and 5th. So that's going to be the cars to look out for, as they are all battling each other out for this championship. If you're not a fan of these race cars, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, just the look of them, the sound of them, they got so much power, they're fast, they're on small tracks. I mean, huge fan of these tour mods. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, pace car should be getting off soon, as like I said, we're going to be doing a green, white, checkered to the end here. And we're going to be keeping our eyes on this 3rd, 4th, and 5th place position. As those guys are all battling it out. Pace car's off. We're going to be going green. Let's see what kind of jump Kyle Martin can get, as it does look like he bests Caden Tufts, as he's going to keep that inside. He's going to keep that 1st place position. Followed by Devin Smith in 3rd, who's definitely separated himself from Casey and David. He's going to be sitting in that 3rd. As they come around here, it looks like Caden Tufts does win that position for 1st on the outside. Kyle Martin in that 2nd place position. 1 lap to go here at New Smyrna. As Caden Tufts brings it home, that's going to be his 3rd win in as many weeks. Hats off to him. But what amazing racing and driving in that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th position tonight. What a blast to call. Kyle Martin's going to be taking home 2nd place. What a good run from that 99 cars. I don't believe we called his name too much last night. As you see it right there, there's your P1 through 3, as it's Caden Tufts, Kyle Martin, and Devin Smith. Really happy for Kyle. There's, like I said, we didn't call his name too much but last week, but he's up there grinding it out tonight. Even led a lap, I believe. So we'll give the smoke show over to Caden Tufts. Hey, good race, Caden. You got a copy? Maybe not, because I think I can only talk.
I'm gonna bring him in now.
Okay. We're gonna get Caden Tufts here in for an interview, guys. I'd really like to get Devin and Casey in the Discord as well, if we could. After Caden Tufts, let's get some of these guys on the microphone.
So he's in now.
Hey, Caden, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, man, got pretty tight there as Kyle Martin. After that crash, you guys had to pit, get some fresh tires on there, kind of changed the order up. Kyle gave you a run there, but what allowed you to get that lead back there on that last lap?
Well, we came off pit road. I knew I was first on pit road, and then Kyle came off first on pit road, and he ended up getting off before me. I had 4 tires. He obviously only had 2, so I think I had more outside speed than he did. So I think that's what got us by him.
So this is your 3rd win in 3 weeks. However, as I said at the top of the broadcast, when you guys are qualifying, you guys are out there racing. It's a very tight competition here in All-American Racing League. What can you say about some of the other drivers? Obviously, the Devin Smiths and the Caseys, they're up there in points. But even some of the other guys that may be back markers, everybody seems like they try to race as fair and clean as possible.
Yeah, this is a really clean league. I love this league. It's definitely fun, and there's a lot of opportunities for everyone to learn here, for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is your race winner, Caden Tufts. Thank you for your time, Caden, and heck of a job out there. Congratulations. Now, if we could pull in Devin Smith, is he available for an interview? Okay, yeah, let's bring in Kyle Martin. Hey, Kyle, Brandon up here in the booth. How are you? Hey, heck of a finish there at 2nd place, huh?
Yeah, thank you, man. That was one way to do it. I thought I would get Caden. I had the lead going into the race, so I thought I could, keep the bottom was my first lane around the track.
Yeah, I really thought, too, with that restart, you had the inside advantage on him. Obviously, Caden's just an alien out here, but I didn't get to call your name, I don't think, too much last week, so I was saying on the broadcast how happy I was to see you up there fighting, especially towards the end. We had a lot of cautions this race. What goes through your mind, when you're starting out of the top 3, top 4, you see all this action going on, you get these cautions, and then you finally get your chances as you're sitting pole, with 3 laps to go. What's going through your mind all race?
Yeah, all race, I was really feeling adversity. I started, I think, third. Then I had a moment, spun it out about lap 10. So I had to fight all the way back up from 8th place all the way back up to 4th. And I was reeling in Casey and Devin. And while laps were clicking down, I was thinking, dang, I'm going to finish 4th again. And when one of those cautions came out and started the chain reaction caution, I was like, oh, cool, I get coming the tires, and maybe I can get him out of the pits. I never thought I was going to come out second and be able to contend for the win.
Were you on 2 tires on that restart?
Yeah, I was. I knew Caden was on 4, and I was like, well, he's going to rip the outside on me, and I'm a bit screwed.
Hey, regardless, a 2nd place finish tonight's got to feel good. Congratulations on the run tonight, and I definitely look forward to calling your name in the future as we move on to next week. So congratulations on the P2 for the night, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun, man.
All right. We got any more interviews, or?
I think that's it for the top.
Oh. Alrighty, guys, as that's going to be, we tried catching Devin Smith. He disconnected pretty early, but that's going to do it here on Track Trifecta Thursdays on the Tour Mods here from New Smyrna Speedway.
Advertise Tuesday's Cup race.
Yes, as he just said, Tuesday, May 25th. As I said prior in the broadcast, we're going to be live. We're going to be doing some Cup cars. They're in their